Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So I thought while I prep my nails for the next mani, that I would just chat with you guys and do like a mental health check-in, see how everyone is doing. So I've also just doctored my nails and I just used the new um, glass cuticle cleaner pusher thing that I was gifted from the ambassador gift. I will say, because this is my first experience ever with one of these, it is a little bit scratchy, I guess. I mean, because it's supposed to be. So just if you ever use one, just be very, very careful. And I'm hoping I did it right and didn't like hurt myself or anything. Um, so then I did put stuff around my cuticles, but that's kind of soaked in now. So yeah, I'm gonna peel off the mini I did the last time so that we can just reuse these tips. And that's been helping me to be able to prolong my tips as to where before I was just cleaning them off with a polish remover and I was going through them even faster. Now I thought about just doing the chat while I do the next mani, but I don't want to take away the fun of the mani either. I know some people are here, more for the nail art versus like, the serious chat. And I think a lot of us do come to videos as an escape from all those things. So I thought this would just be a good way to kind of, you know, talk about it and see how everybody's doing. And I'll tell you what's kind of got it on my mind right now is I've I've been pretty open about my own struggles, and I'll feel like when I kind of start getting just starting to breathe again, it's like every time I try, something else comes up or happens. And so, just an example is so I was having a real rough week. What was it? A couple weeks ago, I mentioned to you, friends, and like during that time, we had like how like those moments you have something breaks at your house and then you barely get through that and then something else has to break. Yeah, that's what we've been going through. So I was like, had just got to where I was kind of breathing and something, come up. And it was like right before that too was not long before our washer had went out and y'all know all this stuff adds up and then there was something with our fridge and then our dishwasher, which I typically just wash the dishes, so that's not a major deal, but yeah, just all the little things and then we started having like and it's not cold right now, it's warm. And we've had pipe issues, like the pipe burst. Yeah, that's not fun. Because we had to shut the water off and all the things. But then I feel like yeah, we got had to stress going through that other one and then we had another one. It happened. So yeah, just one of those times you feel like you can't catch a break. But my whole point is I know a lot of people are going through something, whether it's struggle with finances, struggle with your kids or family members or relationships or health stuff or depression, anxiety, and all these things just make that so much worse. And I got to thinking back to a time whenever it was right after my dad had passed away and trying we were preparing for his memorial. I was talking to somebody and it was already a really rough time. And I'm not I'm sure they didn't mean anything like towards me about it. Um I just kind of I guess was venting and they I don't remember all the conversation like how this exact part come up, but they made the comment that people don't want to be around depressed people or people that are not happy. And that kinda just shut me down, right? Um, and it's already a lonely, isolating feeling as it is. And, being happy all the time is not everybody's reality. And the worst thing to do is isolate people when they are down. That's the time they need you the most. They need your support and I'm one that like when I am going through it, I I don't want to go anywhere or do anything. It's just again, it's just isolating. You isolate yourself because it's already hard. And I don't want to go anywhere anyway, to be be honest with you, friends. I guess home is just for most of us, like kind of your safe place, and you can kind of, you know, not saying you're not depressed there, but because I sure, struggle with it still, but it's like, it's just worse when you're out. For me, it is, especially with the anxiety. But the whole point was, I just wanted to say, if any of you ever need somebody to listen to you, and you just need to talk or vent, um, I have my Instagram. You can feel free to DM me or on Facebook, message me there. And I also have my email listed in my profile, because I don't know about you guys, but, if I sometimes, I don't, I'm more private and you may not want others to know what you're dealing with or going through. And so, if you wanted that would give you an option to, if you just need somebody to talk to in private. Because again, I feel like through my times of going through it, it's like it's super lonely and sometimes you want to talk to somebody, but maybe not always your family, just for different reasons, but you want to talk to somebody that can relate and understand. And I didn't really find that myself. And, you know, the way I even come about having a channel, I never would have done this, y'all. Now, I recently did a Get to Know Me Part 2, and I talk about my faith in that. Um, and again, I don't want to like over talk about it because I certainly don't want anyone to feel like I'm pushing that or anything. But the way that all this come about for me, honestly feel like it was the Lord kind of opened that door for me. But I feel like more than just the nails, I feel like I have some sort of a purpose within this, um, to, I don't know, reach people, maybe help people, that are going through tough things to not feel alone, um, and not feel so isolated. Because I see you, I feel you. And I just wanted to put that out there, or even if you just want prayer, please let me know. I'm happy to do that. Um, Everybody's typically going through something. Now, sometimes some's got it worse than others, but um, it's just hard. It is. It's very isolating. So I don't know. I thought this would be a good time for me just to mention that, and instead of taking away from your, you know, escape from watching nail art, I figured, well, let me just talk about it while I prep my nails. Because I really do. It sounds weird, I'm sure. And I used to kind of wonder, like, when others would say it, but I do care about you guys. The thing is whenever you get to commenting, and you see the regular commenters and you get to know them more, then you grow, like a friendship with them. Um, and I also realize that there's silent viewers as well. And and I used to be one myself. I would never comment. I was just very quiet into myself. But I see you too. I know you're there. And I just want you to know you're not alone and I care about you. So I just wanted to say that and share that. And I appreciate you all and much love to you all. And I will see you soon. Until the next one, have a blessed day. Bye.